I don't want these.
Now keep them. With all these saints buzzing around here, you're going to need something to help you sleep.
I can't.
No, now don't thank me. I'm only trying to help. This place is so depressing that you're going to need something to help you rest. And between your mother and being who knows where and your father not really caring and all those Davidsons, I mean, it's a wonder you're not more upset than you are.
They're nice to me.
Well, Miriam, they were nice when Scott Davidson was killed, too. Come on, Miriam, don't be so stupid. These people get off on just being nice to people. I mean, they'll smile and hold your hand all the way to the funny farm.
They wouldn't do that to me.
Only if your father agrees.
It's open, Gary.
Would you give up on the cafeteria?
Yeah, I looked at the menu today. Shepherd's pie.
All right. No thanks. Hey, that looks good.
Oh, Gary, I'm all out of lunch meat.
Oh. Listen, you don't have to if you don't want to. I mean, I'd feel guilty otherwise. Fine, I feel guilty.
How'd you know I was here?
I looked everywhere else.
Was something up?
Could be. I need to ask you a question.
What's that?
Do you have anything to drink?
That's the question?
No, it's about Jill. I just can't get over how good she looked at the party the other night.
It's not a question either, Gary.
All right, I'm getting to it. Can't you see I'm eating?
It's all right, don't let me bother you.
I need to know, is there something going on between you two?
Gary, you know there isn't.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing the cool thing. Double checking with my buddy.
Before you move in.
You got any mustard?
Look, she's fair game, as far as I'm concerned.
Are you sure? I mean, you saw how good she looked.
Sure. Oh, it was a change.
Change? It's like a worm to a butterfly.
Is there anything else I can get you, while I'm at it?
No, this is fine. Hey, and I appreciate you giving me the green light on this.
Gary, it's hers to give, not mine.
Yeah, I know, but see, you're the only other guy who knows a secret.
What secret?
That our little grease-stained mechanic can just wave her cosmetic wand and become a homecoming queen.
Homecoming queen. So that's what you saw.
Listen, Peter, don't give me some sermon on how it's a girl's heart and personality, that makes all the difference. I mean, especially when I'm eating some dry sandwich that could use some relish.
Gary, just let me warn you. You listening?
Yeah, sure.
I have this feeling that Jill is insecure. Now, if you go coming on to her just because you look nice one night, well, she might resent it.
Words of wisdom? Hey, Peter, what are you having for lunch tomorrow?
Shepherd's pie.
I think it'd be a great idea. I know they need someone at the office. Just think what fun we'd have working together.
I don't know.
Come on, Lori, let me put in a good word for you with Dad. I know he'd love to have you working for the company.
Thanks, Marianne.
But no thanks, right?
I just can't give up on my dream of teaching.
Well, then hold on to that dream. But just in case it comes down to the wire and nothing's happened, see me. Promise?
Promise. Oh, no.
What?
Nothing. I just remembered something. I better get going.
We just got here.
I know, but if I don't take care of this, I might be really embarrassed.
Lori, what's going on?
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Russ.
May I?
Sure, but Lori is running off somewhere.
Oh, look, before you do, I'd like to say something to you.
I really don't have time.
It's important. Please. Hey, Marianne, how you doing? Well, last time I saw you, we sort of disagreed on an issue. I was rude. I apologize.
Have your feelings changed since?
No comment.
Russ,
Lori, there's more important things to worry about.
like what?
Like the end of my education, for example.
More med school rejections?
All but one. One insignificant little school that has a reputation for goof-offs who can't get accepted anyplace else. You wouldn't believe what I'd be willing to do for them if they agreed to accept me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I read this article the other day. The experts say that I'm in my prime. I spent 4 years of my life preparing for something that nobody let me do. I get a marriage that's a joke. Some experts. And this other issue, it's not going so well either. Some prime.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Liz, no, not at all. I need a break from all this paperwork. Come on in. So, how do you like my office?
Very impressive. How does it feel to be director of nursing?
Oh, I just love it. You know, it's challenging, but very rewarding. I've got a lot of things to do, so I'm kept very busy, but I love it. Here, sit down.
I wish I could say the same thing about working at the bookstore.
Still having problems?
Well, actually, business has picked up since Jill came to work for us.
That's great.
It really is. She's doing all sorts of things to liven that place up. T-shirts, headbands, posters, novelty items, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh.
But she's starting to attract kids her age.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
And Jeff and I are considering something that I'd like to talk over with you.
What's that?
Well, we're thinking of opening up our home to kids like Jill and her friend Donna and help them in any way we can.
I think that's a marvelous idea, Liz.
Do you?
Well, sure. Listen, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to call me.
I think you've just confirmed what the Lord wants us to do. You should see Jeff already.
Excited, huh?
Excited isn't the word. Terry, I really think that Jeff may have a calling that goes beyond the bookstore or a halfway house. I really think that the Lord may be calling him to full-time ministry.
Well, have you discussed it with him?
Well, a little bit. I think he's excited and a little scared at the same time.
Well, I can understand that. That is a really big step. But if that's where the Lord is leading him, then that's where he should go.
I think you're right. Thanks. I needed that reassurance.
Oh, listen, you've got it. And it's not only from me.
Be with you in a sec.
I'm looking for how to win friends and influence people.
Peter, what are you doing here?
Just passing by on my way to the main office. Thought I'd
Right.
drop in.
Right.
Haven't seen you in a couple of days. You're never at the Cummings anymore.
That's because I've been busy.
Yeah. Well, funny about the last time I saw you.
Yeah? When was that?
My sister's party.
Right.
You left kind of early. Any particular reason?
I wasn't exactly having the best night in my life.
I thought you were having a good time.
Well, you thought wrong.
I guess so. Well, at least you looked like you were having a lot of fun. Until we were alone in the kitchen.
Look, what do you want, Davidson?
Jill, there's no reason to be embarrassed.
Who's embarrassed?
We both are.
Speak for yourself. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jill, you know what I mean.
You must have a pretty high opinion of yourself to think that I would be stuck on you.
If it's any more obvious, you'd have a sign around your neck.
Why don't you get out of here? That is, if you can get your head out of the door.
I'm sorry. Jill, I like you very much. We have a good thing going. Now, the last thing I want to do is lose you as a friend.
I don't want another friend. So please, just don't bother me.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Don't blame you. You got a gun in there, huh? You want me to make a scene, maybe?
No, you did that yesterday.
She speaks.
She certainly does. Get lost.
Nah, you wouldn't want me to do that.
You want to bet?
Yeah, if you didn't want to see me, you would have turned around and walked out.
I'm meeting someone.
Sure you are. Look, Sheila, I was wrong. I shouldn't have said those things yesterday.
What? Did Becky turn you down again?
I'm serious.
Oh, I know you are. And I also know that if I came back, that little incident would be repeated sooner or later. Once may not be enough for some girls, but it is for me.
Oh, come on, you're not serious.
Stick around and find out. Have a seat, stranger.
Don't mind if I do. Isn't this fun? Yeah, this is a riot.
Hey, Russ, wait. Your key. I won't be needing it anymore.
I never thought I'd be so glad to see this place again.
Will you relax? You were sensational.
That guy was outrageous. He didn't let up for a minute.
He's a reporter. He was doing his job.
Yeah, well, they've sure changed a lot since Clark Kent, haven't they? I can't believe he actually lit a joint in the middle of the interview.
Yeah, well, a reporter from Xenogenesis usually approaches things from a slightly different perspective.
That's a big magazine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest, for the drug crowd anyway.
I gotta tell you that bothers me a little bit.
Becky, their money is the same color as everyone else's.
Yeah, but it just kind of floats around, you know?
Have a little present here for you.
How did that get in here?
Had it delivered.
It's like Christmas time.
Better. I'm not one for big speeches.
Oh, really?
Maybe once in a while. But if ever an occasion called for one, this is it. We've been through a lot together. You know, we fought, but we made up. And through it all, we've never lost sight of our goal, of our dream. We knew it was a 1 in a million shot, but we went for it, right? You know, something special happens when you work hard, when you fight hard, when you hold on to a dream long enough. They come true. To my angel, with love.
Becky Hewitt, I feel love.
Tomorrow that album will be in record stores all across the country.
Dave, you know, I keep waiting for somebody to wake me up and tell me that this isn't real.
It's too late for that. Was it worth it, Beck?
Yes. And no. I mean, when you hold something like this in your hands, it's easy to forget all the fighting and long hours and all the anxiety. But David, I just can't push out of my mind all the damage that this did to Russ and me.
Becky, it's easy to blame a bad marriage on your career, but I don't think that's really fair. All right, I agree. I haven't been the most objective person when it comes to this whole matter. But, Becky, I honestly feel you guys were doomed right from the start.
I don't know.
Hey, come on, lighten up. Angel, you're part of the stratosphere now. That scene can bring you more happiness, more rewards than any marriage.
I can't believe this. You know, this is so unlike me.
Do you really think Ben will be mad?
Not until the statement comes in. Then look out. It'll be World War III.
I didn't think Ben was the kind of guy that would make a big deal about spending a little money.
A little money, no. A lot of money. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm usually the one who complains to him about expenses.
Well, then why all the fuss?
I don't know. I guess I just don't feel like being me right now.
Where did that come from?
I'm not sure. Maybe it was the hot dog I had at the huddle. Or maybe it's what the Lord's doing or not doing in my life right now.
Now, Lori, we've already been through this. First of all, you know the Lord is working in your life, even though you may not be able to see it now. And secondly, you have got a wonderful, loving husband to comfort you. And thirdly, as I told you earlier today, I think I can get you a position with my dad's company.
Oh, you're right. You know, I do have a lot to be thankful for. It's just that it's so easy to forget all the things that the Lord's done for me, especially when I'm not getting my own way.
You got it. And it's in His way that we find happiness.
You know, you're pretty good at providing insight to a problem.
Well, it's an old Prescott trait. Runs in the family. Well, to most of us anyway. Enough of this serious talk. Let's get to all the clothes. What did you get in that one?
Well, this is the blouse, I think. Here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Charles, you're supposed to be in New York.
Don't remind me. You should have seen what I had to go through in order to reschedule my business.
But you got everything worked out. I mean, there's no chance of you canceling altogether, is there?
Well, don't make it sound as if you want me to leave.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. It's just that, well, the sooner you leave, the quicker you'll be back, right?
I suppose. How's Miriam?
Why do you ask?
Well, I assume that you've been visiting her, that's why.
Oh, well, she's fine. She's doing just great.
Nancy, you know I don't like it when you keep things from me.
Well, what would I be keeping from you?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out, so tell me.
Well, you've already told me how you feel about it anyway, so why bother bringing it up?
About what?
Well, about getting Miriam more intensive psychiatric care.
You don't feel that she's making any progress at all?
No, I don't. I mean, she's just as confused and depressed as she was when she went in there.
Yeah, that's funny. She seemed much, much better to me.
Charles, you don't understand. She just puts on this front. I mean, she doesn't want to disappoint you.
You really think so?
Yes, I do.
Well, I've been avoiding this for a long time, but I guess what I'd better do is have a talk with her psychiatrist when I get back from New York.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that now, Charles. I mean, we don't have much time together, do we?
This is the file Kim Morse. Put that for me, please. Thank you.
Me too. You know, I have had busier days. I just can't remember when.
Cheer up, the end is in sight.
Don't count on it.
Hi, honey, what brings you here?
Well, I was hoping I could talk my charming husband into taking me out for dinner.
I would love to, but I can't. I have to be here for at least 2 more hours.
Is he telling the truth, or is he just saying that not to hurt my feelings?
Well, I make it a policy never to give information out to doctors' wives. He's telling the truth.
Oh, well, I guess it's TV dinner time again.
I'm sorry.
Are you going to see Miriam?
I thought I would. How is she?
Fine. Just saw her after lunch. Emotionally, she's still on a roller coaster, but that's to be expected.
Your mother was telling me that Ione Redland visited Miriam this morning.
That woman is so amazing. You know, with everything she has to do, she still finds time to show people that she doesn't even know that she cares.
She is a very special person. And Miriam certainly needs visitors. You know, as far as I know, her father is the only one coming to see her.
Well, what about Aunt Nancy?
Not that I know of, and thank the Lord for that. Say, Lori, would you mind if I join you?
Oh, not at all. That'd be nice.
Okay, well, listen, you go on in, and I'll be in a few minutes. I just remembered something I got to check on.
Okay.
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
I won't, but only if you promise to be out of here before 2 hours.
I'll do my best. How's that?
Fine. Miriam? Miriam! Miriam, wake up! Dear God, no! Ben, Mom! Help! Miriam, wake up! Hurry! She isn't breathing!
Get the crash cart in here. Get anesthesia, stat.
Anesthesia, code blue. He's not at the office.
Maybe he's with Aunt Nancy.
Oh, I hope so.
Hello?
Nancy, this is Terry. Is Mr. Carpenter there?
Why, no. Have you run out of people to convert at the hospital?
Nancy, this is important. It's about Miriam.
Well, I hope the news is as good for me as it was the last time.
This is serious.
Well, isn't everything you do serious?
Nancy, it's very important that I get in touch with him. Now, do you know where I can reach him?
What's the problem?
Miriam has taken an overdose of pills. Her condition is critical. Now, do you know where I can reach Mr. Carpenter?
No, I don't, but are you sure you really want to speak with him? I mean, if things are as serious as you say, he's going to really make heads roll. Oh, well, thanks for telling me that. Goodbye.
Anything important?
Nothing I can't handle.